So I'm here to review Nightmare on Elm Street 5, The Dream Child. It's not terrible. It's I don't know what to think. There are just some what the fuck parts. Okay. The plot is, you see Amanda Kruger, you know how in the last movie they explained how, I think it was in part 3 they actually truly explained it. How Freddy was Spawn. They actually, don't show you the rape, but they show you the guys, moshing her. And then you actually see her give birth to Freddy, and he's like a demon fucking infant fetus shit. What the fuck? And then, yeah, that's how he's brought back. And then, also, Alice returns. This is a dream sequence. Alice is pregnant, apparently. And the reason Freddy can get to her is because her baby's dreaming. Her unborn child. I don't know if it's actually true if you can do that, but it's just, what the fuck, dude? There's just too many. Okay, the side characters, Dan returned. He was in part 4, but he gets killed with the Freddy bike scene, which actually is probably the best death in the movie. Then there's some rich chick who's like a model, but she gets killed by choking on food. And then there was, I don't really remember any other characters. Some other girl who worked at the hospital. She's a friend of Alice's. And then there was Mark, who was a comic book guy. A lot of the other characters besides Alice you really don't care about. And basically, Freddy, this movie, he's already he's comic Freddy at this point. I mean, he literally comes in one kill and he dresses up as a chef. When he kills Greta, that's what her name was, Greta. That's how he kills her. He shows up as a chef and makes her choke on food and she dies. Dan was the first one. He died because he fell asleep, and then it turned out he ran into a fucking truck. But the Freddy bike scene was pretty cool, though. Then, the most ridiculous death, Mark's. Super Freddy. Really? Freddy's no longer scary at this point, and there's just... Ugh. And then then Alice sees the kid in her vision. Sees her unborn child in a vision, which I think I've seen that kid somewhere. I think he was in Jurassic Park. In the first one, he was the kid that Alan Grant was scaring with the raptor claw. I think that, I don't know his name, but I think that's him. And basically all he does is he just shows up randomly, and then basically that's the whole movie. And then they try to find Amanda, because apparently she's the only thing that can kind of counteract Freddy. And then, when you get to the conclusion, the kid somehow gets Freddy powers, but then he literally turns into, he gets the Freddy makeup, and I'm like, at this point, I'm like, what? Bullshit. I was calling bullshit at this point. And then, also, there's one scene where Freddy, you see the 100 maniacs who rape Amanda. Freddy's in there, and they rip his arm off, but he doesn't die. And then apparently he gets defeated. I forgot how he got defeated. And that was the other problem. This is why I was never a big fan of Freddy. He always gets beat up. You look at Michael Myers and Jason, they don't get beat up that much. You can argue Jason, when he was a human, he got beat up a lot, but once he became, zombie Jason, he was unbeatable, practically. Same thing with Michael. But Freddy just always got his ass kicked. And Alice, she's not a bad character. It's just, they shouldn't have killed... I always wondered, why did they kill Nancy off in 3? I think Nancy should have at least made it to 4. At least, and then maybe Kristen become the new main character. Because I'm sorry, Alice, she's not bad. It's just, she's not worthy of, living through 2 movies. I'm sorry, I just don't see her as the lead. I don't know, she just doesn't... She's not terrible. I just don't think she did that great of a job as the lead. Freddy's inevitably defeated, though. And then Amanda gets his soul or something, and there you go. It's kind of how it ends, and it just kind of ends there. Pretty much the whole movie, everyone's doubting Alice, so it's really the whole movie. But, it's not terrible, but definitely one of the weaker ones in the series. Tomorrow I'm gonna watch Freddy's Dead, and a lot of people regard that one as the worst one. So we'll see. But also tomorrow I might do 2 videos. I may do a rant video tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then Sunday. But other than that, I think I'm gonna sign off here and catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.